Question 255. Which AWS service would simplify the migration of a database to AWS? And the options are A. AWS Storage Gateway, B. AWS Database Migration Service, C. Amazon EC2, D. Amazon AppStream 2. And the correct answer is option B. AWS Database Migration Service. Explanation. AWS DMS helps users migrate databases to AWS quickly and securely. The source database remains fully operational during the migration, minimizing downtime to applications that rely on the database. AWS DMS can migrate data to and from most widely used commercial and open source databases. AWS Database Migration Service supports homogeneous migrations such as Oracle to Oracle, as well as heterogeneous migrations between different database platforms such as Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server to Amazon Aurora. With AWS Database Migration Service, you can also continuously replicate data with low latency from any supported source to any supported target. For example, you can replicate from multiple sources to Amazon Simple Storage Service to build a highly available and scalable data lake solution. You can also consolidate databases into a petabyte scale data warehouse by streaming data to Amazon Redshift. Learn more about the supported source and target databases. Option A is incorrect. AWS Storage Gateway is a set of hybrid cloud storage services that provide on-premises access to virtually unlimited cloud storage. Option C is incorrect. EC2 provides the compute capability. Option D is incorrect. Amazon AppStream 2.0 offers secure, reliable, and scalable access to non-persistent desktops and applications from any location. Next question. Which AWS offering enables users to find, buy, and immediately start using software solutions in their AWS environment? And the options are A. AWS Config, B. AWS OpsWorks, C. AWS SDK, D. AWS Marketplace. And the correct answer is option D. AWS Marketplace. Explanation. AWS Marketplace is a digital catalog with thousands of software listings from independent software vendors that makes it easy to find, test, buy, and deploy software that runs on AWS. This is the place where a user can find, purchase, and post custom developed software solutions. All other options are incorrect, based on above explanation. Next question. It is important that as you transition from your on-premise system into the Amazon cloud that you focus on savings as you design your Amazon infrastructure and as you plan for your data migration. Which AWS well-architected framework pillar is focused on the logical and functional requirements and the overall refinement of the smallest price point available in a system? And the options are A. Reliability, B. Performance efficiency, C. Storage, D. Cost optimization. And the correct answer is option D. Cost optimization. Explanation. Cost optimization is a framework pillar that supports the improvement and efficiencies of an AWS infrastructure over a complete lifetime. The purpose of cost optimization is to meet functional requirements while achieving the smallest price point available. From a design perspective, its principles are overall efficiency, consumption modeling, not spending money on data centers, analyzing expenditures, and using managed services. Performance efficiency is a framework pillar that supports computing resources to maintain and meet business requirements as technologies change over time within the AWS infrastructure. The focus is on performance rather than cost. Storage is a subcomponent found under the performance efficiency pillar. Storage refers to the different types of storage relating to file, block, and object level storage. This is not related to the cost pillar. Reliability is focused on the stability of AWS systems and their ability to support business value with long uptimes and durable systems. This pillar is not focused on cost, but rather the durability and uptime of an AWS resource. Next question. Which of the following is an AWS responsibility under the AWS Shared Responsibility model? And the options are A. Configuring third-party applications, B. Maintaining physical hardware, C. Securing application access and data, D. Managing guest operating systems. And the correct answer is option B. Maintaining physical hardware. Explanation. Maintaining physical hardware is an AWS responsibility under the AWS Shared Responsibility model. Other options are incorrect. Options A, B, C are customer responsibilities. Next question. Which component of the AWS global infrastructure does Amazon CloudFront use to ensure low latency delivery? And the options are A, AWS regions, B, edge locations, C, availability zones, D, virtual private cloud. And the correct answer is option B, edge locations. Explanation. To deliver content to users with lower latency, Amazon CloudFront uses a global network of points of presence, edge locations and regional edge caches worldwide. Next question. How would a system administrator add an additional layer of login security to a user's AWS management console? And the options are A, use Amazon Cloud Directory, B, audit AWS identity and access management roles, C, enable multi-factor authentication, D, enable AWS CloudTrail. And the correct answer is option C, enable multi-factor authentication. Explanation. Multi-factor authentication is a simple best practice that adds an extra layer of protection on top of a username and password. With MFA enabled, when a user signs into an AWS management console, they will be prompted for their username and password. The first factor, what they know, as well as for an authentication code from their MFA device. The second factor, what they have. Taken together, these multiple factors provide increased security for AWS account settings and resources. Next question. You are running a critical customer-facing application on AWS and you have an AWS business support plan. You recently noticed that some components were having issues. What severity should you choose when opening a support case with AWS? And the options are A, system impaired, B, production system impaired, C, production system down, D, business critical. And the correct answer is option B, production system impaired. Explanation. Important functions of production applications are impaired or degraded since the support engineer has an AWS account with a business plan. He or she can open a case with AWS with this severity selected. Refer to the table choosing a severity in the link below for more details. Option A is incorrect. Choose system impaired when non-critical functions of your application are behaving abnormally or you have a time-sensitive development question. In the given scenario, the application is a production application. Refer to the table choosing a severity in the link below for more details. Option C is incorrect. In this scenario, the business is not significantly impacted because important functions of the application are available. However, the performance is degraded. Refer to the table choosing a severity in the link below for more details. Option D is incorrect. This option should be selected when the business is at risk and the application's critical functions aren't available. Refer to the table choosing a severity in the link below for more details. Next question. Which of the following are the customer's responsibility in a shared responsibility model for infrastructure services, such as EC2? Select two options. And the options are A, network infrastructure, B, Amazon machine images, C, virtualization infrastructure, D, physical security of hardware, E, policies and configuration. And the correct answer is option B, Amazon machine images, and E, policies and configuration. Explanation. In the shared responsibility model, AWS is primarily responsible for security of the cloud. The customer is responsible for security in the cloud. In this scenario, the mentioned AWS product is IaaS and AWS manages the security of the following assets. Number 1, facilities. 2, physical security of hardware. 3, network infrastructure. 4, virtualization infrastructure. Customers are responsible for the security of the following assets. Number 1, Amazon machine images. 2, operating systems. 3, applications. 4, data in transit. 5, data at rest. 6, data stores. 7, credentials. 8, policies and configuration. Other options are incorrect. As per the explanation above. Next question. Which of the following support plans doesn't have access to support automation workflows with AWS Premium Support? And the options are A. Business, B. Developer, C. Enterprise on-ramp, D. Enterprise. And the correct answer is option B. Developer. Explanation. Option B is correct because the developer support plan does not have access to support automation workflow with AWS Premium Support. Rather, it has access to support automation workflows prefixes with AWS support. Options A, C, and D are incorrect because they have access to support automation workflows with prefixes AWS support and AWS Premium Support. Next question. Which of the AWS service helps you to set reservation utilization threshold and add triggered alerts when utilization drops below the defined threshold? And the options are A. AWS budgets, B. Savings plans, C. Reserved instance reporting, D. Reservation and utilization dashboard. And the correct answer is option A. AWS budgets. Explanation. In AWS budgets, you can set RI utilization budgets that define a utilization threshold and receive alerts when your RI usage falls below that threshold. AWS budget is the right answer if the question refers to the utilization threshold, savings plans budget, coverage threshold, billing alert, etc. Option B is incorrect. Savings plan is a pricing model providing significant savings up to 72% upon committing to a consistent usage for a 1 or 3 year term. AWS offers two types of savings plans, compute saving plan and EC2 instance saving plans. Option C is incorrect. Reserved instance reporting is a cost management tool that helps customers to manage and monitor their instance reservations. Option D is incorrect. Reservation and utilization dashboard is incorrect. Next question. Which of the options cannot be used to enable S3 to block the public access? Select two options. And the options are A. REST APIs, B. S3 console, C. SDKs, D. AWS CLI S3 MB command, E. S3 object lock. And the correct answer is option D. AWS CLI S3 MB command and option E. S3 object lock. Explanation. Option D is correct. AWS CLI S3 MB command is used to make a bucket and cannot be used to enable S3 block public access. Option E is correct. S3 object lock helps us to associate retention date to S3 objects. Deletion of the S3 objects is prevented until the specified retention date. Option A is incorrect. We can use REST APIs to enable S3 block public access. Option B is incorrect. S3 console can be used to enable S3 block public access. Option C is incorrect. SDKs can be used to enable S3 block public access. Next question. Which service can be used to securely store and automatically rotate credentials for Amazon RDS databases? And the options are A. AWS Systems Manager, B. AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store, C. AWS Secrets Manager, D. AWS Systems Manager Session Manager. And the correct answer is option C. AWS Secrets Manager. Explanation. AWS Secrets Manager can be used to store and manage secrets used to access databases or other resources in AWS. It automatically rotates these secrets on a regular basis. AWS KMS can be used to encrypt data stored in AWS Secrets Manager. Option A is incorrect, as AWS Systems Manager can be used to perform regular maintenance activities and get operational insights for resources deployed at both AWS Cloud and on-premises locations. Option B is incorrect, as AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store can be used to store credentials, but it's not suitable for the key rotation of the credentials. AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store is free of cost, but there is the additional cost incurred for using AWS Secrets Manager. AWS Secrets Manager provides additional benefits of automatic secret rotation at regular intervals. Option D is incorrect, as AWS Systems Manager Session Manager is a managed service to connect to Amazon EC2 instance without the need of SSH or Bastion host. Next question. Which AWS service provides the cheapest way to store application configuration data and secrets? And the options are A. AWS KMS, B. AWS Systems Manager, C. AWS Secrets Manager, D. AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store. And the correct answer is option D. AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store. Explanation. AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store can be used to store configuration data and secrets securely in a plain or encrypted format. Instead of storing this data along with the configuration files, data can be securely stored in the parameter store and can be referred to by the application code. Encryption for data stored in the parameter store is provided by using AWS KMS. There is no additional cost incurred for configuration data or secrets stored in the parameter store. Option A is incorrect, as AWS KMS cannot be used to store data. AWS KMS is integrated with AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store for encrypted data stored. Option B is incorrect, as AWS Systems Manager can be used to perform regular maintenance activities and get operational insights for resources deployed at both AWS Cloud and on-premises locations. Option C is incorrect, as AWS Secrets Manager can be used to store secrets in an encrypted format with AWS KMS. Storing secrets in AWS Secrets Manager incurs cost and is not free as AWS systems. Next question. Which AWS database offering is best suited for analytical workloads that can utilize standard SQL queries and work with the existing business intelligence tools? And the options are A. Amazon DynamoDB, B. Amazon Redshift, C. Amazon Aurora, D. Amazon RDS. And the correct answer is option B. Amazon Redshift. Explanation. Redshift is a fully managed data warehouse offering from AWS that allows users of standard SQL queries and existing BI tools. Redshift is suitable for OLAP. If the question refers to business intelligence analytics, Redshift would be the most probable answer. Option A is incorrect. DynamoDB is a NoSQL key-value database. DynamoDB is a document database. Option C is incorrect. Aurora is a MySQL and PostgreSQL compatible relational database service offering from AWS. Aurora is suitable for OLTP. Option D is incorrect. RDS is a distributed relational database service. Aurora is an RDS service. Thank you for watching this video. Buy our AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner CLF-C01 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.